Hi guys. Okay, so I wanted to do a science experiment with you. So I went to the store and I bought these beautiful flowers. And I bought these particular ones because they have some white carnations in it. So I'm going to pull these white carnations out. And this one right here. All right. I'm going to set those aside. I'm going to put them in a vase of water by themselves so that I can look at the pretty flowers. But I wanted to do something with these white flowers here. Okay, and so what we had, do you remember when we mixed colors? We had green, we had orange, and we made purple. Okay, well, I'm going to take those three colors and I'm going to put these flowers in there. And one of the flowers is going to stay in the big water that has no color for our control flower. When we do a science experiment, you need to have a variable, these are the variables, and then a control, which is water without color, okay, to see what happens to them. So, so that these can stand up without falling all over, we're going to cut the stems. We'll cut them all the same height. So I'm just going to take my scissors and we're going to cut them so that when they sit inside the pot, they don't fall over. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of this food flour. So this is flower food on here, and I'm going to put a little bit of it in each one so that they all have the same nutrients to make the flower grow. Okay, and so that no one flower is getting more special treatment over the next. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of it in here, a little bit of it in here, a little in here, and the rest in this one. Okay, so we're going to put the flowers. This one's for the green, the yellow, the purple, we'll do that one, and we'll put this one in the white one. And I'll take a picture of them and we will keep track of how our flowers are doing. So let's take a close look right now at the flowers up close. Okay. And then we will come back tomorrow and see if there's any difference in them. And the next day and the next day. And we're just going to see what happens to these flowers as they grow. So this is day one. When you put other flowers in, since we're here right now, I'm going to also cut these ones down and put them in this water so that I can enjoy the colors. So I'm going to cut it off at here. So I thought maybe you wanted to see if there are leaves that are dying. We pop those off so that it doesn't take up the nutrients from the rest of the plant. And it makes it look nice and pretty. Okay. Oh, I didn't do that with this one. That one doesn't look pretty anymore. That leaf. Okay. Okay. That in there. That one's got a couple of dead leaves. We don't want those on there. Okay. Look, this one is just a little bulb, so it hasn't bloomed yet. So that one might bloom for us. I'll put that one in there. Okay. So now we have this cute little thing of flowers, and then our one white carnation here for our control. And I'm gonna go put them in my window and let the sun hit them while they're soaking up some of the water, and we'll see what happens from day to day. Okay? Alrighty. Well, I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, kids, here's day 2. This is our orange flower. This is our green flower. Do you see how there's some green up inside the leaves, how it's kind of soaked up inside? This is our purple flower. Do you kind of see how there's some blue coming through? And here's our control flower that's just in the normal water. It looks like to me that our green flower has soaked up a lot of water up into its leaves. Interesting. All right. There's day 2. All right, here's day 3 of our flower experiment. This is the purple one. Do you see that there's more blue coming through on the tips? Here's the green one. Wow, the green has really taken hold of the flower. Here's our orange one. I don't see much happening with the orange one. That's really interesting that the yellow and red isn't soaking up inside. But if you think about it, the red isn't soaking up inside our purple one, and it takes red and blue to make a purple flower or purple color, but only the blue is coming through. I wonder if red doesn't soak up in. Here's our regular flower that's just in the regular water. So I wonder what would happen knowing that the green works really, really well. What if we took one of these, let's see, one of these things, maybe this one, and we put this one in the green as well. I wonder what would happen. Since the green flower is working really nicely, I'm going to put this in there, and let's see what happens tomorrow with that plant. I wonder. Well, there's day 3 on our flower experiment. All right, here's day 4 on our flowers. Look at the purple one. Look how blue that flower is now. Here's the green one. And look, I want you to see right here, you can see a little bit of green coming in through this petal right there on those flowers, but not a lot since we just put these ones in yesterday. There's the green. Here's the orange. If you look really close, you can see that the yellow is coming in from the orange. And so this flower is slowly turning yellow. And then here's our control group with just the plain clear water. And it's still just white, but I can see now that the yellow on this one is starting to come through. So it looks like to me that red doesn't pull up through, that color doesn't come up through the flowers very easily. That blue and green, or blue and yellow, are the colors that come up through, because blue and yellow makes green, which is kind of why this green one's working really nicely. So anyways, that's day 4 of our flower experiment. Bye. All right, we've got day 5 on our flowers. Look at that. Day 2 for these daisies in the green water. This yellow one has really came far in the past 2 days with putting yellow up through. I can really see a difference. I hope you guys can too on the video. And here's our control group. So I think this will be the last video of this so that I can put it up. My conclusion is that red doesn't come up through the flower, being that there is red and blue in this mixture. There's blue and yellow in this mixture, and there's red and yellow in this mixture. But all I see is blue, or is yellow and yellow and blue makes green. So that is my conclusion for this experiment. I hope you enjoyed watching our flowers change and seeing what colored water does to white carnations. All right, kids. Love ya. Bye.